Hi, katzcradul here. I never post a video on Sunday morning. I'm always kind of in a rush to get up and get ready and get to church, but I checked Drudge this morning as I always do every morning, and there's two stories of interest here that you probably need to read and pay attention to. Let me see if I can find them here. One says, spent fuel rods drive growing fears over plant in Japan. And if you click on that, and I was interested in that because I know there were, within the past week, 3 6.0 earthquakes in Japan. And so this headline says, spent fuel rods drive growing fears over plant in Japan. You need to go read that. There's a bulging wall in one of those reactors that they've tried to shore up, and they're not sure whether it's working or not, and it wouldn't take much of a bobble over there to really be a problem. I think there's a problem anyway. This is a 2-page. If you scroll down to the bottom, there's a second page, and you can go read that, but they've got some real problems over there. But the second one is really interesting, and I bet you won't see this on mainstream media today. Let me see if I can find it now. It says, Congress mulls letting UN regulate the Internet. There it is. We've been waiting for it. This is from The Hill, and it says, House to examine plans for United Nations to regulate the Internet. And the language here is really soft. It's saying, House lawmaker will consider an international proposal next week to give the United Nations more control over the Internet. The proposal is backed by China, Russia, Brazil, India, and other UN members, and would give the UN's International Telecommunications Union more control over the governments of the Internet. It's saying that both sides of the aisle in Congress are not real thrilled about it, but here's the soft language. We're quite concerned, Larry Strickling, the head of the Commerce Department's National Telecommunications and Information Administration, said in an interview with The Hill earlier this year. But nothing about, that's outrageous, that would never happen. The UN has no business regulating the Internet, none of that kind of language. Just, we're concerned. We're concerned about that. Anyway, go check it out. Get a hold of your lawmakers. Let them know you think that's not a good idea. Anyway, go check those two items out on Drudge. It's not surprising to me that this kind of thing were to hit Drudge on a holiday weekend where, you know, they try to slip in news like this so that, you know, it's not a weekday and nobody's paying attention, but there it is. House to examine plans for United Nations to regulate the Internet. Katzcradul.